Hello, hello. Whoever you may be, welcome. Oh, you're just gonna split that soon, huh? Gotcha. Didn't even hit that like button. What the heck? Hit that like button. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. You're awesome. I gotta get my tape measure. I gotta go measure something on my here. Don't know if this is mashed or baked or Miss Needle. Hey, two people in here, hit that like button. I wanted to make this, see exactly how, I can't remember how wide this was. Oh yeah, 8 inches. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna cut me off 2 of those. I might as well just go 8 inches by 8 inches, yeah. And I gotta make sure I got 8 inches of, I hope they didn't catch that. I forgot that was set now. I don't think I got any angle iron. Dang it. Hey, Rick. Hey, web shooter. Hey, that's okay, bud. I understand. I gotta make me a new, I'll just set this on the table. Gotta make me a new board for making this micarta. I should have known, but I smushed it when I was making this last bit. So I got that plate steel out there. I hate to waste that on that, but oh well. I'm trying to see if I got, ooh, there's 2 pieces. There, those look 8 inches. Oh my God, dang it. I hope that didn't, yeah, these are probably 8 inches. Jenny! Yeah, they're 13 and a half. Those will make it. I'm gonna make this same kind of board. Hey, there you go, Webb. There's the new Slingshot. Oh, there's the new Slingshot. There's the back. I just put a sealer on it. Now I gotta sand this off. And there's gonna be the front. And then I think I'm gonna epoxy the whole thing to fill up those little holes. Got a little, whoops. Come on, phone. It's got a liner in it. Feels good. You should be able to brace grip it, you know, if you want, or pinch grip. Rachel! Woo woo! Todd, whoops, I missed it. Todd, make it. Great day, just popping in. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. Thank you for stopping in. It's awesome to see you. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? I'll show more later because, as you can tell, there's God dang it. There's a clear spot in there. I hollowed it out and then put something in the center of it. And it looks pretty cool, really. Now I'm waiting for, it's dry now. The sealer's dry. I'm gonna sand this down and then fill these little divots up. Well, I gotta cut my banding or band notches, but I wanted to seal it and then cut them and then I'll reseal that part. But hey, Heather, how's Heather? I just got off of Rachel's live. She had a good live. I'm glad to see you smiling. It's always a joy to see you smiling. That's awesome. Peas and carrots. Heck yeah. Chad, now I gotta, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? Oh, this is my clip I'm making. Well, it's just gonna be the pattern. What I'm meaning by this is a lot of these slingshots are 20 mil wide, and I made these 25 millimeter wide, and I suppose I could have a clip or buy a clip from Wasp, but my thought is I would just kind of semi-look at the Wasp design, and let's see here, whoops, and kind of make my own. This is just, like I said, a pattern, and then when that goes on there, the clip, come on here, the clip will cover the whole darn thing, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's what I figured I'd make. And then that way I can make it just like this design, where it has the cutout and a hole in it, and that way, you know, you could shoot this left-handed or right-handed. You'll be able to do it with this and still have clips. I mean, that's kind of neat, I think. But that's what I was been working on. Hadn't been, but that's what I was working on. This is what I kind of got it. I kind of narrowed this end down a little bit. This part to go against the slingshot, like so. And so I'm kind of dipping it down. It's not perfectly perfect. I'm not that great at cutter or sander, as you can tell, but I'm not a machine. And I got to order some, what do they call it? Riv nuts from Amazon. I got them in a cart. I might do it today. You can get like 100 of them for like $9, or 100 of them for $10. It's more like $10. And then my plan is to take a riv nut, drill it in here, and the screw, and then, hey Woody, what's happening? I'm only made this one, Rick. My plan is to turn around and put the riv nut in here, and then make this where it's the real one, or pretend not the real one, and then take, I don't know yet, maybe a board, drill a hole through the bottom, and put a screw in it. And well, I still got to put, where did I put that here? Oh, well, this one isn't the piece, but I'm just going to take a piece of wire, and then I'll route it out a little bit. This isn't the wire, it's sitting around here somewhere, and put that in there like that. I mean, I forgot to show you that. But then put that down, let's say, on this board, and make a square, and then put silicone over the top of it, and then be able to flip it over. I'll pour it through the top, and then do the same on the bottom. And then I could make 2, 3, 4 of them out of, let's say, fiberglass resin or something, and then I can make a bigger silicone mold, so I can pour like maybe 4 at a time. Sonia, woo woo. Oh, you gonna sell them at the net? Hey, maybe. I was thinking about it, Rick. On this thing, only, like I said, only one. And my thought was, like, you can buy this. This is a Wasp slingshot, and then I don't remember how much it is, and then you can buy clips for it. I'm just gonna make the clips, and then you buy a slingshot, it's coming with it. That's how I figured. And they won't be wood. They'll be, I don't know, I gotta see if this should be thick enough for resin. I mean, this should be pretty hard. I got a chunk in the house that I forgot to bring out, but to see if it'll break. and it seems pretty darn strong. And so it'd probably be resin. So if I, like this thing, I could choose a color if I wanted. Like the inside core stripe is black, so I could make these black. If the slingshot was red, I could make these red. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds silly. Oops. But you know, I've made a couple more slingshots, not since then, but there's this one here. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this. Probably tape it up, because there's a little nick in there. I don't know if you guys can see that nick. So like when I epoxy that, I'll probably tape this up and fill that in. And then I can go to shooting this one. This is the same one as that one, except this one's shorter. And then of course this one, and the band slipped out on me. So I haven't been able to shoot it. You have the bug. Yeah, it's kind of a bug, yeah. A sign on your table that says for indoor. Indoor use only, bud. Indoor use only. Now this one's really cool here, Steve. Or I think it's cool. I'm not going to show the inside just in case. But there's something in here you can kind of see. I hollowed it out, and then I have to finish sand this, and then I'm going to put epoxy over the whole thing. I think it's really pretty. It's for a guy I know. He did something special for somebody, so now I'm doing something special back, I think. Yeah, you like that? Indoor shooting only. But yeah, I'm going to try to get some riv nut. I think I might order them tonight. And then hopefully it'll work. If not, I'll come up with something different. This was a booger to do, trying to make it look cemented or look right on both sides. It's not, though. It's the only kind of booger. I'll still keep working on it. I should use something softer, but, you know, that's what I had right here. Hey, you notice there's not any cockle-doodle-doos going on. I better check, see if this thing's... Yeah, just what I got my bird butchered. Birds butchered. I still got to haul off the yum-yums because it's over there in that blue thing. I just put them up on that, that's a deer gamble, I guess you'd call it. And you can see those little strings. And I just put a string there and a string there, and then I just skinned them. That's all I did. Just skinned them. Didn't pluck them or nothing, just skinned them. Then stuck them in the pressure cooker and cooked them. Hey, Justin. How's the floor going, bud? Hopefully it's going good. Georgia Times, woohoo! The floor, I guess the carpet. How's the carpet going? Probably pulling out carpet about now, maybe. I'm assuming. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, he is, Jenny. He got a new job today, and it's inside, so that'll be a good thing. Yeah, that's what that might not work. Oh, sweet. Yeah, carpet's not, well, it can be kind of stinky to do. Not stinky, but it kind of depends on how you... Yeah, I know. That'll be cool. I got a piece of flooring. Where did I put that sucker? Here it is. It's bamboo, like I don't know. I'm still gonna call it like a laminate because I mean this is bamboo. I was thinking about making a slingshot out of that, out of bamboo. I don't know what that'd look like, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's the kind of laminate you're meaning. No, yeah, no wood's safe around me. And as soon as I get this darn thing done, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pour this thin, but then I ran out of fiberglass resin and fiberglass. This is fiberglass. So I could only make the one. I'm glad I made this one because I kind of like this slingshot too. But I plan on trying to make one out of every one of these. Yeah, I think it'd look awesome, and this stuff feels pretty strong. Because I'd imagine it's just bamboo and then done with resin, so it should stay good. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's more like this. It's like this stuff, I'm assuming. This is like a plastic wood type tongue and groove flooring. I do it out of that, but this stuff's really bendy. And it might work, I guess, maybe if I made like a pickle fork or something. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Looking at this thing, I didn't even think of this. I might have made that stupid fiberglass thing for nothing. Hold on. Let's see how thick this stuff is. Oh, it's a little thicker than I want to make my cores. What is that? 5/16 probably. That's a little thick. Well, I guess that wouldn't be too thick, I guess. Oh, sweet. So you don't have to put out that rolled foam stuff. That's awesome. That'd make it a little easier, yeah. Excuse me. I think after I get out of here, because I want to make some more. I bought some burlap this weekend. I bought 2 yards of burlap. Well, I bought a yard of this kind of a red-looking burlap, and then I bought a yard of regular yellowy, browny burlap. Oh, yeah. You might not have to use it too if that stuff already has it on the bottom. Or I wouldn't think, but my molding board, I broke it. So, like I said, I got that 3/8 steel out there. This isn't it, but I hate using this thing because this is not a special piece of thingy, but yeah, making some micarta. I think like this thing would look good in burlap. I think they'd all look good in burlap, but I got 2 yards of it. I already got it all cut up, so it's cut up and ready. But I'll still I ran out of, I don't have, yeah, I'd be scared to use this because I don't know, there's maybe this much in it. Well, maybe not even that much. It's probably down into here, so I wouldn't be able to use this. Or I could. I'll use that, but I better get another one first. You know, if the resin or if that fiberglass resin would dry fast, you know, I probably would put some burlap over my face and then make a heck of a mask. Jay fishing. Not much, bud. I was working on this slingshot over here. I about got it done. Hopefully, well, I don't know if I'll get it done tonight because, what the heck was that? Oh, I put in some clear resin over the top of it, and I don't think it'll, so I'll only maybe be able to do a side at a time, so it'll probably about 3 more days on that one. Yeah, I like the feel of it too, Justin. And then, where's that? Somewhere I got that piece of paper. I need to make a pattern for that one. So I don't, there it is. I was thinking like on this, being able to, this is that slingshot over there, is coming down and making little, like make a core one size, and then on the only thing I don't know, on, let's say, the palm side, make a palm swell in it, and then on the front side, so maybe come up in a little diamond shape right here, and then come up as palm swell, and then on the other side, do just the opposite. So maybe the micarta in the core being like a staggered, so it'd be like that red burlap, yellow burlap. Well, it's not really yellow, but, and it's not really red, but red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, to get up a, I don't know, good 1/4 inch or better core. And then just do yellow on the one thing, and then on the palm, maybe do the other color. I don't know. What burlap? It's in the house. I cut it up. It's in a bag. Yeah. That's probably what I'll end up doing, guy. It's kind of funny. I brought out the camera when I was making that, and it was a board, and I drew it out, and I said, okay, I was gonna go over and saw it. And I had, crap. I'll just shut off the camera. I shut off the camera, and then went straight into sanding and basically finished it. Oh gosh, what a dope. Yeah, I think it'd look kind of cool too, Justin. I debated also on making you know how this one has a black core, doing that too, like coming up with a color or something. I just don't know yet on what I quite want to do. I know. I was just kind of explaining this one over there. Yeah, that is really cool there. And it feels awesome too. I mean, it feels really awesome. I think it'd look really cool, and it's got a special thing in the middle. I don't want to show it. But this is actually the crotch of or not the crotch. Whatever you want to call it. It's the crotch of a tree. That's why it's thinner, because it should be pretty strong, and it feels real strong. I mean, I pulled the living snot out of it, but that would be what I would like to get. Oh, like this one here. Well, then pretend here if I made a burlap one. Well, anybody got any suggestions on, should I make a core, or not a core, a stripe in the middle like that, so it'd look like this? Maybe one color. Like here, let's just pretend this is the brown and red burlap, but maybe just be a piece of the piece of this red, and a piece of this brown stacked on each other with a color in the middle. Freaky Mom, what's happening? Woo hoo, Duneen, woo, Duneen's in the house. There's T-Bird. Probably missed a bunch. Right, and the resin. I was thinking about dyeing the resin too, or not dyeing it, but coloring the resin too. Whether I do black or I could do a color in that too, but I probably should stay with earth tones, being the that stuff's kind of earth tony. All right, Georgia Times. Thanks for stopping in. But hey, make sure you hit that like button before you leave, bud, if you hadn't already. Hey, thanks for stopping in, my friend. You have a great, awesome day. You too, Justin. Oh, T-Bird split into two. See you later, T-Bird. Get to melting some more metal. So what's Freaky Mom up to? I say mom every time. What the heck? Mom. Hey, Mom. Oh, yeah, I got you, buddy. Hey, you stay safe at work, my friend. Hey, cool, boy. There's a whole bunch of little hearts and I don't know what that is. Looks kind of like an ice cream cone, sort of. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad today, buddy. Hope you're doing pretty good, too. Man, that's kind of a bummer when I was like, oh, hey, roll call's on. Oh, it's a late live. I missed it. Yeah, it's cool seeing you over in Rachel's earlier. She's pretty awesome girl. I really like her. A lady sculpture? Huh. I missed it. Or have you showed that? Because I don't think I seen any of it. Yeah, I got you, T-Bird. Yeah, as soon as you said you were driving, I figured that's what you were doing. You're not missing much for a view. You get to see a pencil. I shouldn't have used this pencil. This is my pencil when I do airbrushing. But I didn't have anything else to write on that. That wood, I didn't want to stain it. And I couldn't see a pencil, so that's what I used. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Freaky Mom. That'd be really cool. Is Rach still in here, I wonder? I hope she's still in here. I'm hoping one of these days to, it all kind of stems when I get this done, is when I start melting metal again. Oh, T-Bird, he's been melting metal and he's been making me Jones to do it, so I gotta get to doing it. Boy, there's a big bump there. It doesn't feel right. So I'm gonna have to work on this some more. Yeah, Rach must already split. Oh, there's another one right there too. I mean, you can almost see that one. Don't even have to feel it. It's getting close though. I wanted to do a core so that when I do metal, these wouldn't soak up water. And I didn't have any, I don't know what you call that plastic junk. Yeah, I'm gonna. Hopefully, I'll be able to pour this thin. I'm thinking, since I'm gonna be casting it in sand, it'll be a sand, like green sand, whatever you want to call it. But I might have to build a fire first, like dig a hole out there in that rock. And then I started building the box, but then I don't have enough board, so I got to rip. That's what I got this out, so I can rip some more so I can make a square, but I'll probably have to dig a hole in the ground and then take some charcoal sticks, something, and build a fire in it, and then put my sand, my cope and drag, and put it over the fire so that it can get that sand hot. So that way when I pour it don't freeze real fast, because I could see it in the winter since this is real thin. I think, what I make this 3/8, I can't remember what I made, not 3/8, 5/16 I think is what this is. I could see it, like, because I'll probably feed from the ass end. I could see it getting up into here and then freezing. Yeah, I plan on it, Phil. Well, the cores, like, see how this one's got a black stripe in the middle? Doing it so I can do aluminum and brass, oh, whatever I want to pour in it. But yeah, this is the newest Slingshot, and it's got a piece of, see that clear thing in the middle? Been playing with some resin, and it's got something in there too, but been playing with that. This is almost all ready. I'm going to coat it with that same resin, because, man, it's super shiny and pretty, and there's little holes in here where the bugs ate it. But it didn't compromise it any. I mean, this cigar is strong. No, I haven't sold any. I probably will if I get enough made. I'll try selling them. But I haven't sold any. I'm giving that away to someone. They did something kind of cool, and I'm just going to try to, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool that what they did, and they like Slingshot, so it's kind of a giveaway. Well, not kind of. It's a giveaway. I save one for you. And you have to let me know, because I got tons of different styles I've been doing. All these Jenny are ones that I'm going to end up pouring in. This I'll just coat. And, well, I still have to finish sand it, and that'll come out really crappy, so I got to use wax to do it. But I'll pour every one of these things here in foam, or in aluminum probably. I got an idea what I want to do with them as I do it. So, and these will work out really good when I do it. But so every one of these will be probably aluminum. Yeah, that one there looks really pretty, if that's the one you're talking about. Super pretty. That's why I'm giving it to this guy, is when I made that one, or started cutting, I thought, holy mackerel, this is beautiful. I'm keeping it. And then I thought, I was going to build him one, and since I'm being stingy and want to keep it, I'm going to give that one to him. Rach, make another word? I missed it. Yeah, I've been kind of busy. Man, I tell you what, Phil, there is some cool stuff with that resin stuff. Maybe today. I say this every time, and then I end up not doing it, but I'm hoping maybe today. In my Amazon cart, I have got oh crud, silicone, the liquids junk, two-part liquid junk, and yeah, I'm gonna make some molds basically of these, basically, and man, there's some cool stuff. Cool stuff. I was going to send you the other day. I was like, ooh, man, this dude's freaking awesome. I mean, this junk he was doing. And I was going to send you a link. And then I thought, why am I going to do that? He's already, I'm sure, looked at everybody. Slingshot measure. I don't know about that, joy-filled, but, yeah. Yeah, I know. It should be really, well, it's a different other stuff. It's like a two-part putty, and that's what I'm going to end up trying to make this. This is a clip. Well, it's not yet, but I'm going to make my own clips for these things. You can buy them, but this is bigger than like this Slingshot. And it's kind of a silly thing why I did it. You see, like, this is 20 millimeters wide. And guys you can cut bands, like I've heard them going up to 25 millimeters. And what they do is they fold it over
onto it to get it to fit these 20s. And I noticed one day it was an accident when I cut it, but I cut a 22 millimeter and I had to fold it over to get it to fit. And then I noticed it would tear there. So I thought, no, I don't like that. So I started making them 25 millimeters wide. Now this is a 20 millimeter, and it still fits over the edge, see? I don't know, you can't really see it, but it fits over the edge, and I still got room that I could do 25 millimeter. So I thought, and it won't tear, and this one hasn't teared. I probably got, I don't know how many shots on this one yet. Several, I think. Yeah, I know, it should be really easy, Phil. Only thing I got to do is make a, I don't know what you want to call it, make a pattern. Like this would be the pattern per se, and then make the box and then pour that gunk over the top of it. Basically what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe when because I don't know if I subbed to him or not. But it was, man, there's some really cool stuff. I was like, holy mackerel, I want to get some of that and get some of that. And my eyeball's a lot bigger than my pocketbook. Yes, I do, buddy. This is a reminder to do that. Oh, that could, yeah, you're probably right, Phil. That's probably, no, I can't see very good, so I got my face a few inches away from the screen, and this is just where, I could do this. Here, let me pull the, and I was just sitting on that chair. There we go. There we go. No tape measure for you. Oh, it's cold over here. Yikes. No, I don't know if I'm going to pour a river table. Maybe. I've seen some pretty cool ones. If I find me a good piece of wood, I'll be doing it. All right, T-Bird. I'm glad you made it there safe. Stay safe when you're working. Pay attention to all the safety thingies. Or maybe better yet, don't pay attention. Just be a wild man and you'll be okay. Yeah, I know. It's same thing for here, too. I don't know if I'll be able to handle this. The wind's right here. It's cold. What you think? Huh? What you think? Dog saying, I want to go in. I want to go in. Silly boy. Why don't you sit in? Huh? Why don't you sit? No, I didn't say, no, don't come up here. Goof. You goof. Let's go hunt him up. He says, all right. Ooh, sweet. I hope you passed, bud. That'll be awesome. That'll open up a new realm of, I don't know, things you'll be able to do. Lee, what's happening? Woohoo! Buddy, I just watched it was this morning a little bit. Your bottle digging area. Holy mackerel. You stumbled upon a mother lode. Those were awesome looking. I was like, wow, look, he's calling this a dig, and he's just walking down the creek and finding them. You ain't gonna show what, the center? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I hope he did really well. I'm sure he did. He seems like a pretty bright guy, so he probably did okay. Or probably better than okay. Those were awesome looking bottles. I like the one that wasn't kind of that odd shaped one where it like was flat on one side and then kind of round on the other. That one was really nifty looking. Oh, I got you, Phil. Well, my thought on that is I wasn't sure. I got some leftover that I did the other day, and it's about, I don't know, maybe it's not that it's like in a little teeny cup, like a Pepto-Bismol cup, and oh, they're iodine bottles. Oh, I gotcha. You know, they say iodine's actually good for you, that people like need iodine. But I was going to see how strong it was. That's why I was thinking about the aluminum cores, is I'd be able to use a more fragile outside, so to speak. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, Phil. Hey, I'm going to be praying you pass. That's all there is to it. I'm sure you did good. I'm sure you did good. But yeah, I definitely hope you passed. Listen how quiet it is. I'm down a few roosters. And then later on tonight, when I find that guy again, I'll drop a link to you. I'm sure you've probably seen it though, but just amazing looking stuff. Oh no! What did you come in? What place did you come in? Or did they tell you? I tried to do two I'll just say thumbs up, but I only had the one email address. So that didn't work. I was going to cheat. Hey, Deneen, did you hear what a web shooter got for snow? He says he's got 4 feet of snow. It was just this weekend. They got 4 feet of snow, and they're getting another 1 to 2 feet here, maybe today or something. Ah, I gotcha. Well, there's always next year, maybe. Do you sell those bottles, Lee, or do you just, what do you do with them bottles? Yeah, I know, Steve. It was crazy looking, isn't it? His brother and buddy looked like they were done did. That's a lot of dang snow. Oh. I was like, oh, shoot. Did I cuss again? Every now and then it slips out, and I really apologize for that. Yeah, it's something I try to work on, is to keep cuss words out of my mouth. But they come. But I know what word you're talking about. But I know the other day I said one and said, dig dang it. You know, it's just something I try to. Oh, snow. I was thinking sell. Yeah, that's true, Phil. I'm sure whoever won is good for sure, or does good. I just did. I was hoping you'd win, though. I had a biased opinion. Yeah, I don't know if it snows like that where you're at, though, Lee. 4 feet. Holy mackerel. Oh, that's cool, Lee. Yeah, better there than here for sure, Deneen. slushy junk. That's kind of what we get, Phil. Is kind of, I mean, it'll snow, but it's well, it might not be slushy, but and where I live, if it could be rain, so it could be sleet slash ice to snow. So when it goes, it's like, oh man, I hope it's freezing cold here when it does do it. So that way, it doesn't. I mean, it can trap you for, good golly, a long time. And no, not yesterday, day before yesterday, went to the farm store and was going to buy salt, that salt that comes in the bags, because that's all I have. And I normally like keeping, I don't know, about 5 bags when it comes winter, so that when it does get, oh, I gotcha. Hey, that sounds awesome, Lee. I'll do that. Right, that's what happens when it gets icy here, Deneen. It can be days. Because, well, back in the back roads, like I live in a back road. So if it gets icy, it can be a long time. But I like keeping salt on hand so I can salt the hills at least. And then it allows us to get out sooner. Yeah, it's a nightmare here too, Lee. It's bad. They shut down. Yeah, I could see that. One time I was visiting my brother, and he lived down in Arkansas, and Little Rock to be exact. So way down in the middle, and it was raining, and we were going down. I'll call it the interstate, but it's a big road, and we were flying down the interstate, and these people are all pulled aside the road, and I said, "What's going on, man? What's going on?" Because people were pulled, we was wide open. We were just flying down the interstate. And he goes, it starts raining, so these people pull over. They don't know how to drive in the rain. I thought, what? That's what it was. They were pulled over because of the rain. The rain stopped, and they started moving again. Oh, that's cool, Lee. I used to live in a place that would snow a bunch. I worked out in Oregon one time, and we were I can't remember the name of the mountains, but we were in the mountains building, they called them cabins, but these were not cabins. These were like super bad to the bone houses, and big, so, but they're kind of cabiny looking. What we do is we'd work a week, and then we go work somewhere else a week, and then we go back a week and work a week and blah blah blah. And when we went to the mountains, we just stayed there. So you'd take enough food for the week, and then you'd just camp. And then eventually, when you got a house put together, there was like, I don't know how many of them, 10, 15 of them going on. And you'd get a house together, and you could stay in the house. And then you could stay in that house until they were ready to paint it. And then you'd move to the next house, and so forth and so forth. And we woke up one morning, looked out the back door, and it was nothing but snow. It pretty near got us snowed in. It was like, oh boy. Oh, wow. That sounds awesome, Phil. All right, Rick, you drive home careful. I finally, this morning, I finally got done watching all Yorel's video. Or it was her live. It took me a few days because I'd watch a little bit and then get busy, so I'd want to shut it off so I didn't miss a whole bunch, And then this morning when I was cutting all that burlap, I had it playing. It was really nice. Had me singing right along, It was nice. Hey, wait a minute. You're heading home? Here, just so I can tease you for a little bit more. There, we got a new view. Tape measure. Tape measure. Uh-oh, who are we missing? I think we're missing quite a few people, but I'm trying to think of who. I think Rach split. She didn't even say goodbye. Yeah, bootleg. I saw him earlier, though, Danine. I can't remember where I was, though, when I seen him. It would be strong. I'm going to say probably. It's probably something I talked about. You know what's funny is there's another one. Oh, there it is. Look, there it is. I was like, there's another one floating around here somewhere. Look, I went and grabbed that, and the other one's sitting right there. Oh, that's funny. Here pretty soon I'll lose them both, though. I wonder if I got any cut off wheels. Oh yeah, I got some. I got a package of them down there. I gotta cut that steel today. Then I can put this back where it needs to be and make my new little micarta board thingy. Spray them on. That doesn't help, Steve. They can be right here, and I'll look everywhere going, where the heck is it? And then say, oh, good God, there it was, right there in front of me. It's amazing how I can lose it. Yeah, they're camouflaged, that's for sure. And be right there. The other day, I looked, I don't know where it is, no, for that little torch. And that little torch, it's supposed to be home is right there. And I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked and I couldn't find it. And then said, oh, well, I gave up. And probably an hour or so later, I found it, and it was right where it was. I even put it away. So I'd put it away and couldn't even see that I put it away. And I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb, but I mean, it's supposed to go, let's say, right there. Hey, Clint, what's happening? But yeah, super camouflaged. I was like, stinking things. I couldn't believe it. Man, how cold is it, I wonder? I gotta drag my drywall mud in the house, or that stuff will go bad. It is 40. It's 40 in here, or what would that be, 5 for my foreign friends. I had to tape up the paint bucket dealy box. There's a heat lamp in there with a little well plug-in thing that clicks on when it gets too cold. But I have to tape up the edges so that the heat don't come out. I bet that light's on. Oh, there was the other one I went to make and failed on. Sarah Farpella. Welcome, Sarah. I don't believe I've seen you in here before. There's a lot of awesome people in here. Danine's real cool. Clint Crosby's real cool. Roll call's cool. Steve's SR. No, I'm going to mess that all up. Steve's SR, T8's cool. There are a whole bunch of cool people in here. So hi, Sarah. Hit that like button. I know, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing we are looking at right here. I was sitting over in a chair, and I was going to tease Rick about the tape measure, but I kind of fibbing. I wanted to get out of the wind. A little windy over there. Oh, you switched your name. So how's Miss Rhodes doing? I hadn't seen you in here for, I don't know, month. Well, that's good, Miss Rhodes. I'm glad you're doing good. Doing pretty good here, too. Did get something sent to me in the mail the other day. I did a short on it. Mashed or baked. I know you guys seen them in there a bunch. Sent me a couple trolls. These little trolls. They're like a little doll, but then they got like that real furry hair. They're probably my favorite out of all of it, but I like it all though. And then a skull gear shifter, or a skull gear shifter knob. I was going to put them out here, and then I decided, nah, I want to keep them inside. So I put the skull up on the TV with the other skulls and the little troll things in a shadow box deal. But that was pretty cool. Oh, and I had another dude. Well, I asked him, though. He said something about stickers. And he sent me some stickers, so I'm going to send him, though I want to make it out of stainless steel. But I want to send him some of these. I use this, and I don't like it. It's steel with a copper cover on it, but it's not a. I don't like this. It's still pretty strong, but pop can hangers, so you can shoot slingshots. You stick this in a pop can, and then you can hang your pop can. I'm gonna send him some pop can hangers, but I might just have to use some regular wire for now, because I don't know when I'm going to get to the city to buy some stainless steel rod. I know somebody's making fun of me about using stainless steel rod. That's overkill, but at least they won't rust or anything. Hey, you too, Cabin. You have an awesome day at work. Or the rest of your day. But I'm going to make him some today, I think. I'll probably use my electric fence wire. So then that way they'll still last. They're just not real strong. Stiff, I mean. When I mean strong, you can bend them real easy. This is pretty strong, but it's a little, I don't like it. But I'm going to make some of them for them. And then send him some more when I get some stainless steel. I might have to change up my giveaway, because I got that Slingshot channel, and I was thinking about when I hit 100 subscribers on it to do a giveaway. Well, I'm at 105 subscribers now, and I hadn't made the darn Slingshot. So, because I was looking for some specific wood, and I hadn't found any yet, and so now I might have to. Oh, maybe I'll make the burlap one. That might be what I'll do. I'll make it out of the burlap. That might look pretty. But I got a few extra stickers from that guy, so I'll throw in a couple stickers too. Maybe. I haven't quite decided that yet, but. Oh, I know where's that. Gotta find my marker too. Yeah, this will work. My marker. And that was 8 inches. I think this is only 6 inches. Grab this square. Where'd my there's my earplugs. Grab my earplugs. Think that'd be a good one? A burlap slingshot. I think I'm gonna do this style. To be honest with you, I kind of like this one. That one, or where the heck did this one? This is another one I really, I kind of like them all, but I kind of like this one too. It fits really nice. And to be honest, I kind of really like this one too. Maybe I'll do a poll. See what ones people think would be cooler. I don't know how hard that would be. I don't know if I could do a poll this way. Well, hey, Tom, what's happening, bud? Yeah, I might start that. Today's Monday, isn't it? You know what? I'll do that right here. Let's see. Where's my marker? This one was number 2. This one was number 1. I'll just call that one number 10. Oh, that can't be 2. Yeah, it was 2. Okay, I'll write 3 on this one. Scratch that off, put 3. Yeah, I'll do them ones. Where'd my lid go? Oh, you can't even see them. Here, I'll do it this way. Where'd that other one go? Oh, here, that one actually has a mark on it, or a number on it. Where'd that one go? Oh, there's one, right there. Okay, 3, 5, 10. What should I put on this one? What did that one say? That one said 1. 1, 5, 3, 10. Probably have to run in a sec. All right. Here, I'm gonna. Okay, let me find another piece of paper. I know where I got one. I know everybody's about gone. I might run this for a week. Well, you can't ask everybody, I guess. I guess I could. That way, since I don't. Hey, West Country. How are you guys doing? Oh. Okay, we got a 5, a 3, a 10, and a 1. All right, here's going to be a quick question I'm going to do a slingshot giveaway. And this one, whoops, I got to hold this up. You guys know what that looks like, but what one would you, out of you guys that are in here, there's 8 of you, tell me some numbers. Which slingshot would you like to see on a giveaway? Bootleg's in here, woohoo! Hey, Bootleg, Man, West Country, I don't know if you know Magnetic North. Okay, we got a 3. Got 1 for a 3. Don't know if you know Magnetic North, but man, he turned around. I've got another 3. Magnetic North turned around, and he did some digging in a creek, and oh my gosh, he found I don't know how many bottles. It was like some really nifty bottles. They're all, I don't know what they could call them, pharmacy bottles, I think, is what he was saying. 3? Boy, 3's really getting to, that's actually my favorite one. I made that one. And it fits, it fits like freaking awesome. It's a brace grip, or not a brace grip, whatever you want to call them. And this thing shoots amazing.
I got 3 so far, but 3's the winner so far. But that's what I'll probably end up doing. Yeah, there's the tomahawk isn't in there. Though this is kind of like the tomahawk. This one feels really good in my hand. I made one just like this. I can't show you guys yet until I get it sent off because it's for somebody. Kind of like that one. I can't really show that one off real good because that's for somebody else too. So I can't really show it off yet. And like the other one, I can't show off at all either. But I will once I get them sent off. This one, I don't know. It might not get this sent off this week. The other one, it might get sent off this week. I was going to make some clips for him, but I decided last night I won't. I'll just go ahead and cut some band rib dealies in it. Well, there's the poll so far. I guess Bootleg doesn't want to join the poll. It's 10 people in here. I'm going to do a slingshot giveaway on my other channel. I still got to make it, though. And I don't know what style to make it. So I'm going to just do a poll. Probably do a poll all week long. And I don't care if you want it 5. Oh, yeah. I really like that one in my hand. That one feels really good too. I haven't got a chance. I made the giveaway, the one for my friend, but I haven't shot it, and I'm not gonna either, but because I don't want to ding it up because it's really pretty. I'll let him ding it up. So I haven't got a chance to see how good it shoots. I may, but boy, I could just see me doing a 4 kit on it and dinging it. That would be real nice, wouldn't it? So far 3's winning. We'll find out first say towards the more of the end of the week. I'll do that all week. Do the poll on it, and then whichever one wins will be the one that I end up making. And I think maybe I haven't decided. Well, maybe I'll do this poll too. I got an ink pen here. What should I make it out of? Anybody got any ideas what I should make it out of? And we'll just see maybe how many things. Yeah, I know. No, I can't keep it because it's really specific. I really like it, but it's really specific. It's tailored just for that person. Kind of like this one. I was going to keep this one, and then I said, since I like it so much, that'll be, because I was going to make this person one because they did something really cool for some other people. And so I thought, I'll make him one, and then since I like this one, I made it real, like it's tailored just to him too, or that person because of this thing right there. Oak. That's what that is oak. And this is the same board. This is the same board, except this is one, no cores, no nothing, just a solid board. It's the crotch too, so a limb was going up this way, and a limb was, I don't know if we can see it through the end. Yeah, you can see part of the limb there, and that has more of the limb there. So I get to shoot this one. This one's mine. Or I reckon this one's going to be mine. I made this one a little shorter, though. So it's the same as that, except I took, I don't know, 1/2 inch or better out of that, so it's a little smaller. So I got one for oak. Might do, like I said, I was cut a bunch of burlap. It's 2 different colors of burlap. So I'm going to make one out of burlap. You are really, I don't know about really good at it. They're cool, though. They're sure fun. Oh, he said plywood. Yeah, I better put plywood. Plywood. That's what this one is plywood. And then I decided to just use it as a template. But this one's out of plywood. It feels like it'd be pretty strong. It's a furniture plywood. So it has like a, I don't know what the heck it was now. Oak maybe? I don't know what the outside was. Oak maybe. I have some more of it.
Well, we got one for plywood, one for oak. But thanks, Bootleg. How would I not know you'd say that? Aluminum. Well, if I could do, well, see, if they pick 5, I started my core for wherever the heck that went, somewhere over here, for the aluminum one. So I'd maybe make an aluminum core for it out of either one, maybe, so it'd have the little aluminum piece in the middle. Hey, those things you made are pretty cool. Those sharpening stands. I don't know if you guys have subscribed to Steve SRT8, but he just put a new video up just the other day. He does aluminum. Makes stuff out of aluminum. And what did he call that? An arborist stand, maybe? I don't remember. Can't remember what he called it, but it's a deal for sawing your chainsaw instead of putting it in a vise, to file your chainsaw. Nah, this is half-inch thick. That's what this is, Steve. This is half-inch thick stuff. Yeah, vise. Starship? It's kind of, I'm not thinking of a starship, but I thought of somebody else the other day, probably a few weeks ago. I still have to draw it out, and for somebody, and it will be quite unique. That's for sure. It is. I don't know. It'll be really unique. Starship. Like what do they call those? Oh my gosh, what is it? Star Wars? Darth Vader had that one. Yeah, it would. It would, Steve. Hey, I did get a valve for my thing. I haven't hooked it up yet because I wanted to try to get this core thing made. And then I ran into that I needed a box. I got to build a box. But I did get a valve, so now I won't be blasting through so much gas. What did they call that one? It's kind of round in the center and has like 2 wings off the side. Ooh, I guess you could go with the good. I always pick the bad guy. Isn't that crazy? That one, what was his name? Luke Skywalker. He flew in one. That would be a cool slingshot. I kind of like that. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget that. What the heck they call that? I'm just going to say Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's, I can't remember what they call that thing. I'll just call it a fighting plane. That actually might be pretty cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, is that what they called them? That's what it was called. X-Wing fighters. That is what they called it. I'm writing that down. That would make a cool slingshot. Because it's kind of shaped like one in a way. I might have to look and see what that even looks like. Yeah, that's my first thing I don't know. My first thing was the bad guy thought. The thing that Darth Vader flew around, and that's probably my favorite one out of all of them. Kind of was like round in the center. Had two wings on the side, but that would probably wouldn't make a good slingshot. Oh, you could probably do the Death Vaders, those kind of diamond, not diamond. I can't even think of what the heck they call them. That's a good. I'm gonna look into those. Those would be kind of neat. Well, hey, sunshine. How are you this fine morning? Oh. Yeah, his ears would be pretty good. I just looked at him. I got one over there on the wall. See if I can zoom in. And my skull's kind of covering him up. I got a Yoda right over there. Is that what it's called? A TIE fighter? I couldn't think of all their names. Oh, that does bug you when you're going, what the heck? Can't think of the dang name. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, Misfit. That's awesome. You looked a lot more comfortable last night, that's for sure. Which is good, by the way. That's a good thing. Hey, I was doing a poll, Misfit, on my Slingshot channel. I was gonna be making a slingshot and giving it away. I got a slingshot 3, 1, 10, and 5. If I was to make one of these, which one is your? Because I got a bunch of numbers over here. Type a number in at which one you'd like to see. Here, that's kind of in the way, isn't it? You can't really see what it looks like, I guess. There. Now you can see a little better. Not this one though. Oh, is it? Huh, I'm gonna have to, one. That's the one I made for my wife. It is actually pretty cool. Oh, Heaven's Fire, once 3. Thanks, Heather. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. A starship. Starship Slingshot. How's Heather today? Oh boy. Yuck. Hello, EBN 2010. Welcome, my friend. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, 2010. What are you up to this fine day? EBN? Just kind of be, well, a whole bunch of us are kind of friends in here, so we kind of just chat about, I don't know, whatever and whatever. And I'm doing a poll right now because my Slingshot channel, I'm going to be giving away I'm going to be making a slingshot and then giving a slingshot away. So I was taking a poll on what style anybody in here might want to see. So feel free, EBN, to put up a number. I get mine from Omega Sling, omegaslings.com. And it comes in a big roll. Well, it's a big flat thing, but it comes in a roll. And they're like $10, I think, for 6 feet, basically. And then you cut them out with a ruler or whatever, like that kind of stuff. 10. Hey, all right, the first 10. It is nice. Here's one that I'm making for somebody else, and it's basically done. I got to sand it off, and there's something where my thumb is, but I really like this one. And it feels really nice in the hands, too. You can brace grip it, or you can pinch grip it, either which way. And it's left or right hand, so it'll be a left or right hand.
Number five is really comfortable. All right, I'll put you down for number 5 too. It don't matter how many guesses we put in there. 3's winning so far though. But yeah, 5 is really comfortable. It fits nice, and it's left or right-handed too. It's mainly a kind of a pinch slash brace grip style. So I mean, I suppose you could pinch grip it, but it's kind of a brace slash pinch because, you know, I don't know, kind of a hybrid sort of. Squat Shot, how are you today? This fine day, buddy. Hey, I'm doing a poll, bud, and you might want to get on it. On the Slingshot channel, I'm going to be making a slingshot and giving it away. And so there's the styles that I'm going to lay out for picking, and I'm just asking anybody and everybody that wanted to pick a number or what they thought they might want to see. And I'll be making one of these days. Here's how this one's turned out so far. I'm covering that up. You know what it is, but I got to sand it down, finish sand it, and then I'm going to put a coating over the top. So it's all pretty. I still got to cut my band dealies, but or whatever you want to call it, the little band hole thingies. But it turned out really nice. It feels really nice in the hand anyway. I don't know if he's going to like it, but I guess it doesn't much matter, I guess. You want to pick one out? What one you may want to see? Because you might win. You never know, bud. Gotta go. Number 3, Good Ridge. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it would just depend. I suppose if you put the bands on this side, this would be facing you. But you could still flop it to this hand, like this even, and it could still face you. The same with this one. It fits in the hand like this, so it fits specific in the hand. This one, you'd have to flop it to the back side. Oops. It's 3 for the right or the left. It's either or too. Every one of these is for whichever hand you want to shoot it in. So it can be, this is the right hand. This is actually, here it is on a done one. I have it for the left hand, but it'll fit in the right hand, and this is a pinch grip one, and it shoots awesome, by the way. And it'll go in the right. Either one on this one. Or any of them, to be honest with you. Either one of them will go. Is that your pick, EBN? Michael Stacken, woohoo! Yeah, I you know what it is, Leon, but you know, I don't want to show it too much, just in case, you know. I'm not saying that person would show up here, but yeah, there's a few more, but these are the ones I'm going to choose. I got this design. This isn't done, but I have this design. I had this design, but I didn't quite like how it fit, so I'm going to redraw it because I got that too much. I don't like how that turned out. There's some liners for the middle of that one. That's about it. That one. There was that's that one, and then see it morphed because this one I had it in my hand. It ended up morphing to this one just by how it felt. Here it is with that tail end, and I didn't like how my finger was landing in here, and I cut it for a finger hole, and I just didn't like it, and so it ended up going to this one, which turned out it just fits great, but. How are you? These bands are what they call a wrap and tuck, Steve. You wrap
this one came out on me. It has a little thingy here, and when I pulled it out of my pocket, it snagged onto this. When you pull on this, it'll unwrap this band, and I don't know. Somehow it's kind of happened in my pocket, but you take this little rubber band here, and I wrap it around once real tight, and then you lay the band over the top of it, and then wrap it maybe 3 more times, I suppose. And then I've got a piece of string around here somewhere that I just lay a piece of string in there and then wrap it, and then stick that through the string, and then it pulls the band underneath these bands. So that's how you do these. And I'm making a clip eventually when I'm making a clip for these, because what I did is these are 25 mil wide, and they're normally like 20 millimeters wide, but I've listened to a bunch of guys even talking about how they cut bands 25 and then they fold them. But then one day I was cutting them 20 wide, and I made a mistake and cut them 22 wide, and I had to kind of fold it over to get it to fit, or in other words, it kind of pulled off to the sides. And so I folded it, and I noticed it would wore out there, started tearing. And so I thought, screw that, I'm going to make them all 25 millimeter wide. That way I can keep experimenting. And then Wasp makes a clip that kind of looks like this, that screws into this thing and then pinches down into there. So I kind of use some of their design on this, and I'm making a pattern right now, and I'm going to make my own clips, basically. It'll have a bump over here too, but if I make a pattern, then I can, make a mold of the pattern, and then I can pour these. And then I'm just going to give them away when I make it. So if somebody gets one or buys one or whatever, I'm just going to throw clips in the bag too, so that way they can have their own choice. But, well, my favorite is this one right there. I don't know why it's my favorite, because I like that. I like that one. I like them all, but this one is, for some reason, I really dig this one. It fits in the hand like super comfortable. I mean, it just fits in the hand really nice, and it shoots really well. I can seem to hit anything with that. I don't know why. Where this one takes me, maybe 2-3 shots. Well, I'm kind of exaggerating, but kind of 2-3 shots before I'm super on target. But I don't know. And I don't know. But they all feel good. But that's probably my favorite, is the number 3. Though I haven't shot like this one yet, but it feels good in my hand. I bet it was going to work real good, but it feels pretty good. I'll be able to tell you more about it later, because I made this one too. This is mine. I made it a little shorter though, so it fit my hand a little different. It is cool, Tom. I really like it. I like it. It fits awesome. And it fits in your back pocket really good too. Yeah, it does. I ain't kidding you. You just barely even have to you line this corner up, and it's on target. It hits it. I mean, even the little target. I got a little 40 mil out there. I know that's not a real small target for the guys that shoot good, but let me open this up a little bit more. You can see it right there in that tree, and it is 37-ish, 38-ish, 37-ish feet away, and man, it hits. I can hit it and barely have to pay much attention. Yeah, I'd show you what 5 looks like, because I made one for this. It feels really good too in your hand though. don't let it fool you. I really like the feel of. I like the feel of all of them, to be honest. That's how this came about. My dog's name's Whip. Hey, thanks, EBN. That's awesome, man. Did you end up picking one out? Okay, number 3 is looking better than 5. Oh. You know, this one came about. I got another buddy I know, and I was making this style basically for him, and then fell in love with it. His is going to use some of these liners and stuff over here that I made. All right, 3. Okay, 3's got. Oh boy, this is weird looking through a screen. 3's got 5 so far. Looks like 3's winning. Yep, his name's. I don't know if you'd heard me or not. Yeah, I think he might have did. Yeah, he did. What's happening, buddy? Huh? What's happening? Yes. What you think, pal? Excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably do this poll all week and see what ends up winning out. And then I got to try to decide what to make it out of. So far, I've got an oak and a plywood and an aluminum on what to make it out of. This one over here is made out of oak and black walnut. So this side's oak, and then this side's black walnut. Yeah, I gotta get this thing done. It's a little closer. I'm not real good at. I mean, it's not perfectly symmetric, or like this side's a little off from this side. I don't know if I can end up getting it sanded out. So it definitely doesn't look machine made, that's for sure. And I'll still whittle on it a little bit. And then they can go right on there. Screw through just like the Wasp. Maybe I'll flip the clip from either side. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Ooh, 29 likes, right on. That's awesome, guys. Hey, EBN, if you subscribe, make sure you make a comment. In other words, YouTube will think you're a robot and delete you. So make sure when you subscribe to anybody that you make sure you do that. Does that say Lakers on it? Can't quite tell what your thingy is. It almost looks like it says Lakers. I thought about doing that too. I was thinking that last night. I thought, oh wow, I could do colors. Are you, Steve? That's awesome. That's really, your throwing hammer thing would work really good. I mean, it has the shape that you could even use that shape. So or not throwing hammer. Gosh, what a ding ding. You might have to modify it a little bit, but. Well, cool, Steve. Hey, I'm glad you stopped in. Hey, I hope you have I don't know if you'd really call this a holiday, but hopefully you get a lot of stuff done that you wanted to get done during your holiday. I'll call it that. And thanks for stopping in, my friend. But that could be made, Steve. It could be made into one. That's the first thing I thought of when you were making your thing. I thought, hey, look at that. My stinking brain's been seeing slingshots in my sleep. I'm blaming Web Shooter. Web Shooter started it. Well, sort of started it. Hey, cool, man. Hey, maybe one of these days I'll be able to catch you in a live. And I was really pretty excited well, it wasn't this morning, but it was late morning, and I got on the phone and said, ooh, Rachel's on. Some people end up missing because, I don't hang out on I need a charger in here is what I need to do. I need to get a charger for this phone, and that way it can just play. And I could just, have YouTube on, and I'd hear the little dings when people come on. Yeah, he might be bootlegger. I can't remember where he said he was at. But yeah, they got like 4 foot of snow he was talking about. That's a crap load of snow. I like snow and all, but yikes, 4 feet? Man, that'd take, oh my God, that'd be terrible. I mean, if you didn't keep on pushing the snow, you'd be stuck. Yeah, you too, Steve. Hey, stay safe, man. Hey, and everybody, push on Steve's link and give him a subscribe. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got a lot of cool stuff on his YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh, he posted some more today? I'll have to look at the ones he did today. I caught the ones he sent me over. It might have been Saturday, I think. Friday or Saturday. He emailed me the pictures, and I was like, dang, brother. That looks terrible. Did you pick one of them out, bootlegger? That you'd want to see on the giveaway? I can't remember if you did. Now I'm going to try when I do this. I looked into some places on how to get them to other people, and I can't remember what UK was, and I don't remember. I didn't check where you live, but I checked Canada and I checked Australia and the UK, and I don't think it would be too bad to get them sent there. Though now Canada's got a post office strike, so, and then I heard something that I don't know what it is, and I'll have to dig in more, that possibly somebody might have to, like, let's say, pretend I sent this to Web Shooter, that I could, let's say, get it sent to him for, but I'm just going to make this up, say $10, but then possibly he might have to pay a duty or something on it. I'm going to have to look into that and see what that means, or even if it mattered if it was like normal mail, because it'd be basically just kind of like normal mail, I would think. But, that's all new to me, so I don't really know. And I can't remember what the UK was now. I need to look it up again, but I'm going to try to make it to where whoever is wins. Well, one, you're going to have to be a subscriber, but whoever wins, that I can get it to them. So I don't have to leave out, let's say, you, or Webb, or Phil, and these other people that are in these other countries. I don't know if that'd be fair, so to speak. I guess fair is not the right word. I don't know, like you're pretty supportive, so I would love to see you win, Well, I mean, not just you, it'd be whoever would win, I want to see them win, but I wouldn't want to say, sorry, man, you can't do it because you don't live here. So I know I have to check out, I got a friend, several friends that live in Germany, and one friend said they were going to look into the legalities on that and see if they could get it, but hey, thanks for stopping in, Michael. I hope Mrs. Michael's doing good, and I hope you guys are warm at least. And yeah, not much of a collection. There's only this is mine and that's mine. Well, of course that's mine, but those are really the only ones that are mine. That one's somebody else's, and so I need to make one of them for me. But eventually, and I have one like this too. That's my wife's, and I like it too. It feels really good too. But I need to make one of these for me too. So I need to make one of these and one of these for me. Oh, so so if I pretend was to send it to you, you'd have to pay $10 to get it? Because if I remembered right, it wasn't. I'll just say this: I know anywhere I decided I thought I wanted to send it, it was going to be under $20. I know that. But then I can't remember if it might have been the UK, maybe. I can't remember who it was now, but there's there was some duty or something, and I thought, boy, I wonder if that would matter if it was like a normal, because it can pretty near fit in an envelope. I mean, just a little bit bigger envelope, but my mailman has these little padded envelopes. It's like this little bubble wrap envelope. I sent one off. Well, I don't know yet what it costs, but I sent one off today. Well, my wife, she'll be back. She went to town, and so I gave her the envelope. So one's leaving today. Man, is that what that means? That you'd have to pay to get your mail? Dude, that'd blow. If you had to pay to get your mail. And that wouldn't be much of a. What about like a normal envelope? Because see, in the giveaway, I was gonna, not this one, but I was gonna give away some of these too. Not this one. This is not what this just happened to be on the bench. These can holders, because I wanted more than one winner too. So I think I might make it to where maybe 5 people can win these, and then one win a slingshot. So the slingshot would be the biggest, coolest part, and then have, like I said, maybe 5 people win these. Oh my God, that's insane. That's crazy, bootlegger. I mean, seriously, that's so weird. I know I've been learning a lot of different stuff playing around on YouTube, and it's like everybody's so stinking greedy. It's like, what the heck's wrong with people? Send you a letter and you got to pay to get it. That's stupid. Well, still, I'll leave it up to anybody, I guess. I said I got a couple friends I know live in Germany. I have to check them out, but I didn't because the one friend said they would look into it, and I haven't asked them if they did it yet. Oh, a parcel. Oh, I got you. Not a letter, a parcel. I wonder if it would matter if it was in one of those little, I bet that'd be called a parcel then, because it would be in like a bubble wrapped letter. I don't know if you've seen that. I bet that's what they'd call that, a parcel. How stupid. What if you bought like a $3 item from the UK, and then you got to pay $10 to get it? That's just crazy. Well, then you could win these. Or if you email me, I'll just send you some. Maybe you don't have to win them. You might not even care. They're just little can holders. You slip it in a pop can or a pop bottle and, hang it from a tree or something. That's how I got mine anyway. They're just hanging from trees at various lengths. I put them in upside down so they wouldn't fill up full of water. Like that one and that one. This one over there I put up upright, as you can see it. And it's full of water. So when you hit that baby, it don't move. It just says donk. So I started hanging them all up. Where'd that one go? Oh no, I'm over here. Oh, where the heck did it go? Let me zip down. I don't even see it now. There it is. Oh man. Jeez Louise. That adds a lot. Or I think that'd add a lot to it. That's what I think. It might have been Canada that I was thinking might have had this thingy, this charge thingy. I don't remember. Well, like I said, I'd still leave it up to whoever. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know what it would take to get to, let's say, Germany. I'd have to look that up. Well, surely it couldn't cost too much, but if a person has to pay, then that would stink. Then it wouldn't be free no more. And heck, something like this probably isn't worth much more than $10 probably. Okay, I gotta remember to take this in so that when I put epoxy on that one, I can fill this up. I don't want that tearing bands. There's a chip that came out of it, probably where a worm or something ate it. That way I can band this baby up and try shooting it and see how good it shoots. Might have made it a little thick. It feels a little thick in my hand, so it doesn't feel too bad really. How crazy. Well, guys, I better boogie. I'm gonna get this thing sanded off and get my little band grooves put in it. Because like I said, I'm going to coat this in that epoxy, and I'll only be able to do a side at a time. So until I make a machine, I'm going to make something that, like a fishing pole thingy, where it can spin. That way it won't sag, and I'd be able to put it in a thingy that'll turn him. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that yet. But maybe if I make little holders here, maybe it could go like this, maybe. So, but how I got to do it, I just got to turn around and, you think? Well, I guess I get, what do you think what do you think something like this would be worth then? I mean, being seriously, I mean, I can't wait to send this off to this dude. This one's going to be really cool. But it'll, like I said, it'll take me a few more days because I'll coat this side and then it'll be a day and then I'll have to flip it over and then coat this side. And then it'll be a day. Then I got to flip it up like this and coat this side. And it'll probably be a day. And, you know, I don't know. I might be able to do it like this and do this, but I don't know. But yeah, you take it easy, bootlegger. Oh, I thank everybody for stopping in. Who stopped in? I want to thank everybody for hitting that like button. That is awesome. My screen says 31 people did. That's like super bad to the bone. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good, awesome day. And if I don't see you later on tonight or tomorrow or whenever, I hope everybody has a good week. And just thanks for stopping in. And you guys take it easy. Laters.